Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are one of my subscribers or one of the many viewers who has visited my channel before, welcome back. I'm so glad that you are here. And if you are a new visitor, welcome. My name is Brittany and I make videos on Disney and travel related content, and today is really no exception. I am headed to Walt Disney World in less than 2 weeks. I've been thinking about the bags that I need to take with me for this trip. And this trip is a little bit different. If you haven't seen my trip announcement video, I will link it above, but I am headed to Orlando for work. I'll be there for a couple of days. And then because I'm in Orlando, of course I'm going to stay and go to Disney World. You don't go to Orlando and not go to Disney World. So I kind of need to think in sort of like two very different trip experiences. One part of my trip, I need to have all of those sort of professional shoes, the clothes, all of that stuff. And then I also need to bring all of my Disney stuff. I also just don't want to look like I'm moving to Orlando either. I'm certainly not like a minimalist when it comes to packing, but I'm also not an overpacker. So I am going to share my favorite bags and also just specifically for this trip, what I am thinking in terms of bags. So this is checked bags, carry-on bags, personal bags, organizational bags. So if you are interested in kind of what my thought process is for this trip and maybe just learning a little bit more about some great bags that you could potentially take with you on your next trip to Disney, then let's just jump right into it. So to begin, I am thinking I'm going to bring a checked bag with me for this trip. I am in Orlando for a week collectively as part of like the work trip and then the Disney trip to follow. So this bag right here is a Delcy. I think this bag is kind of pricey, but I have seen it at Macy's before, and I feel like they usually have a number of sales. So I'm definitely gonna bring this one with me. That is a no-brainer. So now I really kind of need to think about the carry-on types of bags. So I have these two. This is where this gets a little bit tricky. I have shown them in some of my pack with me videos before, but I have two of Away's bags. So the carry-on, which is this one, this like green, forest green color. And then I also have the bigger carry-on, which is this white one. And you can see the difference in the sizes right here. There really is a huge difference. I take this smaller size, like when it's really kind of like a one night, maybe a 2-night trip. I don't want to carry too many bags, especially because the first leg of my trip is for work purposes. So I don't really want to like roll in, pun unintended, with a ton of bags. I think what I'm going to do actually, instead of taking one of these roller suitcases, is I'm going to bring my new duffel bag, which I will show you now. So this is my Stoney Clover duffel bag that I got in their recent Disney sale. And I am obsessed with this duffel bag. Obviously, since I'm going to Disney World, why the heck would I not bring this bag? If you saw my haul video where I unpacked the things that I got from that sale, I got this and a number of other things, but I didn't get them customized from Stoney Clover. I actually did the customization myself, which I'm super, super proud of myself for. So I patched and sewed on these two patches. So I feel like it will be an incredible missed opportunity if I don't bring this on my trip to Disney World. So what I'm kind of thinking then is, instead of bringing these bags, I'm going to bring the checked bags, and then I'm going to bring this. If I can put this in the overhead, I'm thinking of putting this in like a trash bag so it doesn't get messed up in the overhead. Is that crazy? I just don't want it to get dirty. I love it. I'm so obsessed with it. I think it turned out so stinking cute with these little patches. For my personal bag, I love this tote bag. It's from the brand Seabags of Maine. Really cool company because they make these tote bags out of recycled sails, like from sailboats. It just makes me think of tropical sun vacations. I always bring this with me when I'm going to the beach or I'm going to somewhere warm. So it just like gives me all the vibes, and it's huge, right? If you buy a lot of merch and you have nowhere to put it in your suitcase, this bag comes in clutch for that because you can throw a ton of stuff in here. So I think I'm going to bring this for my personal bag. That way I can bring a ton of stuff with it, like my iPad and just some of the things that I always carry with me on a flight. I don't want to be carrying too many bags if I'm carrying the duffel bag and this, but I think that's doable. I'd rather do that than roll one of the away suitcases with me, because then I just won't have the opportunity to bring this fabulous duffel bag. So let's talk about some of the organizational bags that I'm thinking of bringing with me. If you're interested in a Stoney Clover collection video, comment down below. I have so many things from Stoney Clover that I started kind of keeping them in other bags. So I've thrown some of my Stoney Clover bags in here. These are 2 bags that I definitely want to bring with me on this trip and get some use out of. So this one I recently picked up in New York. I went to the Stoney Clover West Village store and I had gotten these. These are actually from Target, these letters, and I had them sewn on from the Stoney Clover store itself onto this banana core color. So this is not Target. This is the like true Stoney Clover. I just think this is the most happy little bag. I think the color is absolutely adorable. So I definitely am gonna bring this to put some stuff in. I'm not sure to put some stuff in. I haven't used this bag yet, and I feel like this trip will be the perfect place and time to use it. And the other little organizational bag that I'm really excited to use is this little pouch. It's their travel pouch from Stoney Clover. I also picked this up at the same time that I got this patched and also bought this large pouch, but I am really excited to use this for the first time. I had this little Olaf patch that I had them put onto this. I think it's the most like perfect little pouch. So these are 2 things that I am really excited to use for the first time on this trip. And the other organizational bag that I'm really excited to use for the first time is this one. I just picked this little small pouch up from Stoney Clover's recent Disney sale as well. So I haven't used it. As you see, it's still in the plastic here. I'm kind of thinking I will use this for all of my chargers, all of that kind of stuff. This I'll use for all of my toiletries. And then this one maybe for like hair stuff or even Disney specific stuff, like all of your magic bands and ears and just all of that kind of stuff that you inevitably have to bring with you to Disney. So I'm just so excited because I have so many new bags to use on this trip. Time will tell when I actually do the packing for this. This is kind of where I am at this point in time. I will do a pack with me video, so we'll see how, if any of this thinking evolves. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you found this video at least a little bit interesting as I kind of went through my thought process of the bags that I'm going to take with me or I'm thinking of taking with me on my upcoming work/Disney trip. If you are not subscribed, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you never miss a video. I have so many fun videos planned for this Disney trip, so definitely stay tuned for that. But thanks again for spending some time with me. Take care of yourself, and I will see you really soon. Bye now.